think they should go from here for help at the wide receiver position?
Yeah, Jameson Williams from Alabama. Molly, he is explosive. I was at the Georgia-Alabama SEC championship game. He was the best player on the field. He had 7 catches, over 180 yards, and he's a guy that tore his ACL, may not be ready until halfway through the season. But when you think about a player that could come in and not replace Davante Adams, but give him some of that explosion, especially this year, where it's so hugely consequential, Jameson Williams from Alabama could do that.
Rob, I want to bring you in here, and it definitely seems like the easier path to the Super Bowl is in the NFC, where the AFC is just stacked at this point, especially with Russell Wilson going to Denver. We know how loaded the AFC West is now, best in the division. Where does Green Bay stack up amongst the NFC's elite now that he lost Davante Adams, arguably the best receiver?
Well, it's tough to put them on a list right now as of today because there's still a lot more offseason to go, and there's going to be some transition here on the team. These rosters are not set before they go into offseason workouts even. So, when I look at just the NFC in general, the Packers really haven't gone up at all. Like, they haven't done anything. Better yet, they've gone down in my view. So, you lose your big-time receiver. You don't really have a pass rusher. You talk about their defense. That's the one need that they do have. They need a pass rusher to get to the quarterback. So I have them 5th on my list right now, as of right now. So number 1 being the Rams. Obviously, they're Super Bowl champions. Number 2, good old Tom Brady. He's back. So I'm going with Tampa at 2. And then for 3, this one was tough. 3, 4, I was like, man, who am I going to go with? I really think the Cardinals this year are going to be better than they were last year. So I'm going with the Cardinals. And then there's a team that I think that could be really, really sneaky. And that's the 49ers. With having Jimmy G back, knowing that he's going to be your quarterback, with the young quarterback behind them, still probably doing that platooning of where they're coming on and off the field. But I think the 49ers are going to be a better team this year as well. So that puts the Packers to me at 5.
Wow. All right. Five does seem a little bit low, but Davante Adams was a huge loss. Mel, you got me now. Good to see you, sir. In case you missed any of what we were just saying, I essentially had asked Rob there, where do the Packers now stand amongst the NFC's elite? He had them 5th. But Mel, what I wanted to ask you is obviously a huge hole at receiver now, losing Davante Adams to the Raiders. Where do they go from here? And Mike T had said Jameson Williams.
Yeah, Jameson Williams, do you stay at 22 and wait it out with New England picking 1 slot ahead, or do you try to move up and get a Garrett Wilson from Ohio State or a Drake London from USC? Back in 2011, Atlanta went from 27 to 6 to get Julio Jones. At 28, they could maybe jump up with that pick and keep 22, or keep them both and look at an offensive lineman like Tyler Smith from Tulsa. Rob was talking about pass rush. There's some underrated pass rushers in this draft as well. Deep wide receiver group. They've had 4 really good second-round picks and a good third-round pick in their history. I mean, Davante Adams isn't the only great second-round pick they had. Greg Jennings went in the 2nd. Jordy Nelson went in the 2nd. James Jones went in the 3rd. You have guys in that round area like Christian Watson, North Dakota State, Calvin Austin III out of Memphis, Sky Moore out of Western Michigan, Isaiah Weston out of Northern Iowa, Alec Pierce out of Cincinnati, that are really going to be good 2nd and 3rd round receivers. So the depth at wide receiver, Molly, really helps Green Bay in this draft.
Absolutely. Mike, what do you think about what Rob said of the Packers being 5th now in the NFC, potentially?
Yeah, I would actually have Dallas in front of Green Bay right now because despite losing Randy Gregory, they were able to bring back Dorrance Armstrong. They were able to sign Dante Fowler, who has a history with Dan Quinn. And when you look offensively, while they did lose Amari Cooper and Cedric Wilson, they were able to keep Michael Gallup paired with CeeDee Lamb. As Mel just alluded to, there's plenty of wide receivers in this year's draft. So I think when it's all said and done, I don't think we're giving Dallas enough credit. And I think because of the strength of Dak Prescott, I would put them in the top 4 in the NFC.
Oh, I wish we had Stephen A. here today, just so he could hear that. The Cowboys ahead of that bad man who lost to Jimmy G.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.